the NYX Lip IV Gloss Hydrating Serums. It's quite the name. I'm a bit late on the train to try them, but these brown shades, especially the dark brown, I've seen clips of online and I was thinking that looks so. I finally got my hands on some. So if you're not familiar with these, they're supposed to be a very high shine, high pigment gloss that also leaves a stain behind. I personally love lip stains as someone, as you can see, with very pale lips. I love using lip stains basically daily at this point. So they retail for $12 and come in a lot of shades. On the website there's 16 shades listed. So it claims to have magnesium and B12 in it to nourish, coconut water to hydrate, as well as claiming 12 hours of hydration. So the shades I got are Splash and Spice, which is this lighter brown. It says to just be a neutral nude. And we have Espresso Soak, which just says chocolate. So this is the one that I've seen online that I was thinking looks really, really good. Now, honestly, I'm not sure how Espresso Soak will look on me because I did just give these a very quick swatch on my hand. Not that you'll be able to tell because I washed my hands a couple times since then. But I swatched these on my hand. I'm not sure if this tone of brown will look nice on me or not, but we will see. It's interesting that they call it a gloss serum because, yeah, you know how brands are these days. Is it a serum? Is it a gloss? Is it a lip balm? Is it a oil? You know, there's so many different terms for all these lip products nowadays. So the whole concept of Lip IV is because it's supposed to be so hydrating and have all these vitamins inside. Anyway, let's get to trying these. I'm really looking forward to these. Like I said, I'm a big fan of lip stains, so I really hope that I like these. So we're going to start with Splash and Spice. It's a very pointed doe foot with a hole in the middle, which I would assume helps keep some of that product in there to distribute it better. That applicator really is making it easy to get the Cupid's bow. Okay, so that is one coat of Splash and Spice. I feel like there might be a slight cooling to it. I don't know, I feel something. I don't think it's spicy. Let me check. Does it say anything? It does mention a unique sensorial lip refreshing feel. So maybe that's the kind of cooling I'm feeling. I'm just gonna go in with another application just to see what the full color looks like. It's quite interesting. Like I said, definitely feel that, I don't know, it's not cold, I don't know if it's kind of minty, it's not stingy or tingly, but something is definitely, I can definitely feel something. Okay, I'm glad I don't hate this shade on me. So here are just some close-up shots. It's not sticky, but I feel like, do you see that it is getting gummy on the inside of my lips? Like that line where the lips touch. I don't think I put on too much because I felt this happening a little bit when I did the first coat, which shouldn't be too much, but because of the gumminess, it is getting on my teeth over and over again. I don't know, it's weird. It's not sticky, it's just that gummy feeling was right in the middle. I feel like the texture might be similar to a slightly thicker Rare Beauty lip oil, maybe, if you're familiar with those. It does say on the website to leave it for 10 minutes to get the stain. It's been 5 minutes for me, but I think that will be enough. So we're just going to remove this. Okay, so that's fully removed. I will say I'll put a little video here, but it does have a stain, but I'm not sure if I'm seeing it on my lips right now. I can't tell if my lips are just a bit pinker from the cooling sensation, or maybe I didn't leave it long enough, but in this clip I only waited 5 minutes as well, so Anyway, we will try the next shade. So we have Espresso Soak. Okay, look at that shade. Okay, so that is Espresso Soak. I do quite like that shade. I'm just gonna leave it as one application this time just to see if that affects the gumminess feeling or not. As you can see, I did get a lot of pigment just from that one coat, so I do think it's a lovely tone of brown. One thing I will say is that I can see it kind of settling in the extremely fine lines on the lips. It's fine from afar, I think, but when you look right up close, you do start to see that texture happening. Okay, I've had it on almost 5 minutes now, and I don't think I'm feeling... I think I feel that gummy texture a little bit, but it's not actually gumming up and looking weird like it was with the other one. But I think that's literally just due to me applying 2 coats with the other one. The same kind of cooling feeling. I can't tell if it has a bit of a purplish undertone or what the undertone is happening here, but yeah, in general I am liking these. I'm a bit torn how to feel about the whole cooling sensation, because I'm not really a massive fan when other products have that. Like, for example, I really love the Rare Beauty lip oils, but I do wish it did not have the cooling kind of minty sensation, just because I like to not have to think about what lip products I have on when I'm, for example, I want to go and take a drink. The Rare Beauty lip oil, I have it on, feels fine, feels great, I'm loving it, and then I go to take a drink and it feels like the minty kind of cooling flavour has just gone to the back of my throat, and then I can't, like, it just feels weird. That's just something to note. I don't think there's much of a scent here. There's some sort of smell, but it's not, I don't think it's purposeful. Yeah, I don't know what to call that scent. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be coconut water, since they mentioned coconut water before. Also, can I just say, I'm reading the description. What the hell is water breaking technology? The Lip IV Staining Lip Gloss is designed with water breaking technology to deliver lightweight, intense pigments and a unique sensorial, lip refreshing feel. What is water breaking technology? I don't know. Anyway, so here are both shades side by side. What shades have been intriguing you? Even now, it's been almost 15 minutes and I still feel that cooling sensation. Now, they recommend 10 minutes for the stain to appear. So let's see how this stain is. Okay, I think it looks kind of purple. Okay, that is the lip stain for the shade Espresso Soak. I do think it looks just a little purple, maybe. Like I said, I thought that the undertone might have been a bit purple, so that would make sense. I don't know how I feel about it, because I bought brown because I wanted brown. You know what I mean? I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks nice. I was just more thinking there would be a lighter, browner shade. Do you know what? That being said, I'll show you the swatches on my hand that I did before. So maybe it's my lip colour that is slightly changing that, which, again, I'll put a little clip of what my natural lip looks like. I might have had a little bit of maybe concealer around it earlier, but this is basically my natural lip. Like, I have very pale natural lips, so I don't know how it would have influenced what the colour of the stain looked like that much. So I'm a bit confused. They do feel hydrated. I won't say that they feel... like, it feels like the hydration will probably fade soon, I would say, if I had to guess. I'm quite curious about the other shades now, since this quite brown one left such a purplish shade. Just for reference, that's the shade. And obviously that's it. That's the stain on the lip. When I did this swatch video earlier, the darker Espresso soap, the darker brown, was a lot quicker to stain than the lighter brown Splash and Spice. So just something to take note of. Obviously, as you saw, I think Espresso soap is a lot more of an apparent stain. So do let me know what you think in the comments of these shades. Are you thinking of picking up any yourself? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.